Good morning, I'm Viti, and this is La Cocina de la Abuela, and today we're bringing you a compilation of 3 spectacular recipes.
3 cold desserts, no oven needed, with few ingredients, and all the recipes are delicious and easy.
Let me know in the comments which one you like the most. I read them all, and at the end of the video I'll tell you which of the 3 is my favorite.
First of all, 5 minutes of work, no oven, apple tart with pastry cream. I love it. It's delicious. Check it out.
Look how creamy it is.
You're going to love it. And it's as simple as peeling some apples. If you use a potato peeler, you'll do it super fast and it'll turn out great. First trick, look.
Super easy.
Then, cut thin slices like this, little by little. Very thin. Here you go. That's how I like them. As soon as you have them, put them in a pot. Here we're also going to add 30 grams of butter. It will give it color, it will give it flavor, it turns out really great. And 100 grams of sugar. This will make the apple sweet. Wow, it's amazing for dessert. There you have it. We add cinnamon, half a teaspoon. 10 minutes, medium heat. Meanwhile, let's prepare the base of the tart. Cookies. We need 200 grams of cookies, a big handful, like this. We turn it into crumbs, putting it through the food processor, or if not, with a rolling pin and crushing it. And now for the butter, a good chunk. 50 grams of butter, more or less. If you cut it into pieces, it will melt much faster. And then, in short, bursts in the microwave until you have it all nicely melted. There you have it, as you can see in the image.
We mixed the melted butter with the crushed cookies. The cookies turned into crumbs. Mix it well, take a few seconds to make sure it's perfect.
And with this, we're going to make a cookie base for our apple tart. Now let's get the pan. A 20 centimeter pan. We spread butter so it doesn't stick. In goes the cookie! Spread it out evenly. And here's another little trick. If you use a glass to press down, it'll turn out perfect. The cookie will be spread evenly over the base because the glass is round, so it works perfectly. A few taps, and it's done. We set it aside and move on to the cream. What are we going to make it with? Super easy. We need 4 egg yolks. There go 3, and there goes the 4th. We'll add a tablespoon of vanilla extract. There you go. This will give it flavor and also color. We add sugar. In this case, 150 grams of sugar for a sweet, tasty, thick, creamy custard. Amazing! Give it a stir so everything mixes together, but don't overdo it. In 10 seconds, it'll be ready. Let's see how the apple is doing. There it is! Perfect, just right, yes.
Come on.
That's just how we want it. We turn off the heat and continue. A large saucepan where we're going to prepare the cream. A strainer, and in goes all the apple flavor we're adding to the cream. We drain it well, and the apple goes on one side. And on the other side, the juice, this incredible apple syrup. There you have it! The apple slices. They're still warm and will go directly on top of the cookie base. Spread them out well. We want the entire surface of the tart to have a little piece of apple on it. It'll turn out super tasty. So spread it out well. If you need to take a few seconds, take them. It's worth it. Here we have the syrup and we're going to start preparing the cream. We need to add a liter of milk. It turns out perfect with whole or 2% milk. Here it goes. We stir. Let it mix well. And let it heat up. It's a matter of seconds. After some time, we add the previous mixture. There it is. Don't let anything go to waste. See? It turned into a kind of mush. We've got it. We stir it a little. And we keep this on medium-low heat.
After a few seconds, it's time to add the cornstarch, which will act as a thickener and give body to our cream. There you have it.
Stir constantly so it doesn't stick. And in just 2 minutes, it'll be ready. Look, like this. See? It's already thick. And now we take it off the heat.
Great tip! If you give it a good stir of the heat, it'll cool down quickly and you can leave the cream as thick as you like. Great tip!
So let's start putting everything together. Super easy. The cream goes in on top of the apple. I'm going to fill it all the way to the edge.
There it is.
Give it a little shake so it settles, so it fills any gaps that might be left inside this mold and over the apple.
Let's smooth it out.
So it stays flat for me, the top part with a kitchen spatula, or whatever you call it. I know that in your countries you call it by lots of different names. And now, the professional touch. While it's still hot, I sprinkle it with brown sugar. There you go. This turns out amazing. You get a layer of melted sugar, nice and crunchy, which is truly wonderful. Got it? Got it. Now we just have to wait for it to cool down a bit and then put it in the fridge, at least 4 hours.
Today's t-shirt, the Wally one. I love it. Great message. You have the link below with the discount code that will last for a few days. I hope it's still active. Go check it out. Abuela, 20.
20 off 2 items, and they send it to you for free. How about that? The 4 hours have already passed, so I'm taking it out. There it is.
I'm sure this cake turned out fantastic. Let's unmold it. We open it. We release the pressure from the side of the mold. And there we have it. Look how amazing it looks. It looks so good. Aerial shot. Wow. This is wonderful. And that's it. To the table, no bake apple pie. Done. The easiest one I know. It turns out amazing. Look, take a spoonful, dig in. It's delicious.
Secondly, it only has 3 ingredients. Frozen oranges, an easy homemade dessert, a sorbet.
A guaranteed result? Good morning. I'm Vidi. This is La Cocina de la Abuela. And today, I'm dressed in white because I'm going to make ice cream. I'm dressed as an ice cream maker. Let's get started.
By the way, it's gonna turn out this good. Watch out! First ingredient, 3 oranges for orange ice cream. So it's really easy.
We remove the top part and set it aside as a little lid. Then with a spoon we scoop out all the inside, being careful not to break the peel, just the inside. We set the peels aside in the freezer so they get firm.
Of course you can make these ice creams with oranges, but they also turn out amazing with lemons or tangerines.
And if you're feeling wild, try it with a melon. Go all out. Let's continue.
We're going to strain everything we've taken out of the oranges so we only keep this wonderful juice, or zumo as it's called in some countries. We're going to add an orange peel. Why? I have no idea. If you know, let me know in the comments. We're also going to add 50 grams of sugar, about 1/3 of a cup, and we're going to cook it over medium heat for 1 minute. After the time is up, we remove this peel, which I don't know what it's for, and we wait for it to cool down. In the meantime, we're going to start whipping the cream. It's 300 milliliters of heavy cream, which some people call double cream or chantilly. We whip it with electric mixers. It will take us very little time. Electric beaters, as they're also called. We add sugar, 50 grams to make it sweeter and help it whip faster.
We need it to look like this.
Semi-whipped, not completely stiff. Semi-whipped is much better. Here, we're going to start adding the orange juice, incorporating it little by little. A little bit, then a bit more, and a bit more. We put it in the freezer for 2 hours. After that time, we give it a good stir to break up the ice crystals that will form during freezing. That's how my daughter is doing it while I'm recording. Again, we put it back in the freezer, another 2 hours.
Do you want to give this ice cream a special touch? I recommend some chocolate shavings or some crumbled Oreos. What do you get? It's amazing.
After some time, you'll have it like this. Look at this wonderful ice cream. You can make scoops, you can cut it, you can do whatever you want with it. It turns out delicious.
But what we're gonna do is fill these oranges that we had frozen.
They're firm. We fill them all the way to the bottom and up to the edge. We put the lid on. If you want to store them in the freezer, do that. And if not, put them on the table. There you have them, just like that. 3-ingredient orange ice cream dessert. Spectacular. Spectacular. In no time at all, you have to make it. You're going to love it.
Well, there you go. It's melting because it's unbelievably hot.
Look. It'll last if you keep it frozen.
Leave it on the table for a while and it's ready.
Look.
Look, here you go. Thanks. The ice cream turned out so good. Wow.
Third, the best oatmeal flan in the world. And it's made with 3 ingredients. Spectacular. What a fantastic interior. It looks amazing. What a delicious dessert. Wow.
You're going to leave your guests speechless. No one will imagine that it has so few ingredients and takes so little work.
It turns out fantastic. Go ahead and try making it. I'm sure yours will turn out just as good. This is what we're going to achieve with today's recipe.
First step, it's as simple as soaking our rolled oats overnight in plenty of water.
This way, they'll soften. You can also use this mix that we call muesli here. There's no problem at all. Leave it in water for several hours as well, just like the oats, and you'll get a fantastic result.
Once it's been soaking overnight, we just need to drain our oats. There you go, and get rid of all this water. And in the meantime, we'll prepare the mold where we're going to finish our dessert. Let's coat it well with caramel. There it goes along the edge, and let gravity do its job so it keeps running down and coats the sides well. It's a 20 centimeter mold.
If you don't want to add caramel, you don't have to. It's not essential. The dessert turns out the same. Let's keep working. Let's keep working on this fantastic dessert.
Here we have half a liter of water, but if you want it creamier, you could use milk instead. Here it goes. We add our cornstarch and stir until it's well combined. We'll use the cup from an immersion blender, which some people also call a hand blender. If you don't have one, a regular blender will work too. We add our oats. As you can see, we've drained most of the liquid, although they're still moist. Here we go! Here we're also going to add our 120 grams of sugar. Of course, you can substitute it with another artificial sweetener, whichever you prefer. And it should also go really well with honey. We add the mixture we just made with water and cornstarch, or with milk and cornstarch. In my case, with water. We're going to beat it hard for 4 minutes, so it's well mixed.
There it is.
Here we go. I think I've got it now. Let's turn it off. A strainer. And all our mixture goes inside. Wow, let's strain everything really well. When we have it well strained, we'll add 1 more liter of water and we'll have everything, this whole batch. As soon as we finish straining, we go to the stove, medium heat.
Keep stirring, and we'll be here until the mixture thickens. How long will it take? No time at all. In 3 minutes, it's ready.
You see how shapes form when I run the whisk through. That means it's just right. If not, we can also do the spoon test. Look, we put it inside. There you go. See how creamy it is? How it sticks? That means we've got it perfect. And we're gonna fill it with this mixture. There we go. Fill it up to the edge. The higher it is, the nicer it looks.
Give it a shake.
So it loses any air bubbles, if there are any left inside. And that's it. We'll wait a little, about 5 minutes for it to cool down.
And we'll put it in the fridge. How long will we keep it?
At least 4 hours.
Once that time is up, we take it out of the fridge.
4 hours in the fridge should be enough, but if you leave it overnight, that's fine too. It will be just as tasty. At least 4 hours, or as long as you want.
And now all that's left is to take it out of the mold. Don't tell me that wasn't super easy.
There it is.
Plate underneath. We flip it over. I spilled a bit of juice. What can you do? Honestly, it looks fantastic. Well, that's it, guys. Let's go to the table. Here's an oatmeal flan made with 3 ingredients. It doesn't need an oven. It doesn't use gelatin. It's easy. It's really tasty.
And that's it. Delicious. Bam! Who can top that? I'm going to give you a close-up. There you go. Bimba! That looks amazing.
Let's cut into it right now. It holds together. It's creamy. Oh my! That looks amazing! Awesome!
Non più tra i farfalloni amoroso, notte giorno di torno girando, delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto a tuo giro d'amor, delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto.
Well, that's it for today's show. As promised, I'll tell you that my favorite dessert is orange sorbet. It's so good. You know, let me know in the comments which one you like the most. For more desserts like those, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for coming. Much love to you all. Big shout out.